Hi, this is Tony Price for Chase a Bracelet Season 3, and accompanying me is
Paul Boston. Season 1.
Yep, and what I was thinking about it earlier. What was your place in Season 1?
Second place.
Second place, that's right. Hopefully you're going to be joining us again for another season.
I hope so.
Paul will be co-commentating with us, and because Dan is going to be playing for Linda Johnson today. And I think we're going to get it started here. Thank you for joining us, and we're going to get it started. Cards are in the air.
I'll just use the mic circle.
Interesting starting hand for Linda.
Oh, I might get a little action here on the first hand. A couple of ace, jacks, and kings.
I'm going to close the door real quick.
Going up. Make it 175 to go. 175 call.
I like this. I see everybody.
Raise 600. We are
You're going to raise and a re-raise to 600.
Our commentator.
Crafton's a huge favorite here with 3 aces already.
Baby.
Yeah, Linda Johnson is Dan Crafton in the blue.
I think we might get a little action here now.
I'm ready to go all in. I'm like, can I get my cards back, like, please?
I don't think Crafton's going to check anymore.
Nope.
Kids let them get their
Call.
That was Kings.
Great first hand for Dan Crafton.
I saw the river.
I say there are crap.
7 of hearts.
Yeah, it came up after.
I know, with that board, how do you gotta teach me that one.
It's nice to be sharing cards.
Yeah,
Because all the people that would have called a $600 raise with Queen Jack are sitting over there. Okay, they're sitting right there, sorry.
Right there.
you won't see the call the difference between Queen Jack.
I was trying to be nice, but everybody knows exactly what it is.
Nice little start for suited Dan.
7-8 suited, sure.
Linda's that much closer to the bracelet.
You hit your queen, you're screwed because somebody else has an ace on their queen.
Heather, your big line.
Or a king with it. Queen dinner. Unless you flop.
Yeah, boys, what do you think of that? Well, what?
That looks like normal cards there.
Nice hand, Dan.
Oh, look at Dan again.
Yeah. His king's over.
Paul, you're not the first.
125.
Just up my stack by 2-4.
Down, down. Down.
Yeah, it's the same picture every time you look up there, Heather, I promise.
Yeah, but I was trying to find out which
Call.
was mine.
The one that
says Heather.
Heather.
Heather 75.
Suited Dan just calls on the button with ace jack.
One between
Little
Ryan
75.
Ryan and Ed.
Yeah, it's right. It's very small.
Right between the two guys that are sitting tonight.
What?
Your name would be right between the two guys that are sitting up, like their names are.
I also have to be able to.
All right, let's see what the flop does here.
And hits second pair and leads out.
Could you not your bets and calls, please?
Call.
Paul.
No, your birthday. 200.
Ed's still ahead and bets 200.
Wow, that's a good bet.
That takes the pressure off winning every hand.
Looks like Dan folds.
This fade was coming on the river. Why didn't you call? 200. You just won like 1,800. Actually, it was 2,400 off those donkeys. He doubled up already.
What did you call the river on that hand? I didn't hear the last bit. It was 6 on the river.
Looks like the button is on seat number 5, which is Ryan Helms sitting next to Suited Dan and Heather Kimmel.
Said it really stunned me. I'm like, it's both balls.
All hands are dealt.
Fold. You wanted to hit your team there.
I figured I would do
Call
it.
50.
Fold.
Looks like Brandon called 50.
Jack 9. That's right in Brandon's range.
It sure is.
I personally thought he had queens when the flop came and he just said check. I was like, this is all flop the nut house right there. It was like check.
We have 5 players to the flop.
Ed flops top pair.
Still only gives him a 7%.
Trail track.
Interesting. It leads out with
Yeah.
second pair and then doesn't lead out with top pair.
125 for that.
And he probably would have took it down if he did.
Call.
Ed looking at his hand again.
And Heather just called with a gut shot draw.
Must not have been big enough a bet to push her off.
Well, I thought you'd be all over that board. 8-3, 8-5.
Strange 8-3.
2 players to the river. 7 gave it to Ryan.
Yeah,
Half
she'll
of a
check.
check.
Yeah, she'll check. She'll almost check.
I apologize.
I was actually reaching for chips.
Well, you bet.
I bet 300 more than what she bet.
No, because if she bets you, you're not even obligated to have that 3 out there.
300 for that.
If she checks, she can raise you.
I got so excited by the river.
The 7 is the long shit.
Ryan already declaring that he's raising if she bets.
Yep. Heather looking at a busted straight draw. She's not doing anything.
I don't know if that's the greatest move in the world, just telling her you're going to raise.
Agree with that, showing the aggression.
Yeah.
She's got a, even if she had 1 pair, she would have had to double think that.
Where is that right?
I think that's what makes this a great show, though.
Oh,
You can really see where. I consider these people amateurs that have high hopes, and learning where your problems and mistakes are is going to only make you a better player.
Have to agree with that 100%.
Going up.
I'm really interested in seeing how a couple of these people play tonight. I really wanted to see them play.
Fold, fold. Call 150.
Who do you think has the talent to take it down tonight?
I really like Steve Day's game.
Yeah,
I think he's one of the best players in Northeast Ohio.
I agree.
I raise up the gun. Raise up the gun. Fold. 8-3.
Paul
3
folds.
players.
No, wait. Was Jack King?
Sheer aggression. If he gets some cards, Brandon's tough to beat.
Agreed.
Because he'll shove the chips around.
Looks like Brandon hits his queen.
And
75.
Suited Dan hit top pair too.
Well,
He has a hard time folding these sometimes.
yes, he does. Looks like action is on Suited Dan there in the blue.
Top pair, no kickers.
Yeah.
Deadly hand to get in.
Hopefully she's not watching this anymore.
9 comes out on the turn.
Highland,
Brandon reaching for chips.
625.
Linda, could you find something more attractive to sell next week? Next time?
Suited Dan calls. What, a 2 and a 2 only?
1300.
1,300 bet by
Anybody at
Brandon.
the table, he would probably be able to fold to except Brandon. That's
Yeah.
a tough fold against Brandon.
Agreed. Looks like he's reaching for those chips. See what type of damage he's going to take if he's not making the right call.
It's still a tough call because the only thing you can beat is a bluff.
Yep. Which we put Brandon on a lot.
Yeah, I thought he would call.
Queen with king.
I guess he had the chips a little bit to burn from the first hand.
Not anymore.
I didn't like it either, but
Just
you
turn
don't
off-
like it, makes me like it even more.
Just turn off your internet connection and then you'll be fine.
Yeah. You don't want to see that.
Don't worry.
Wait. Linda's ordering shots somewhere right now.
That shit is safe and sound right here, bro.
What about 2,400 for one hand?
Did we have a chip count?
I can't give him credit.
Appreciate that. I know, you gotta give credit to my main thing over here.
Brandon gets a few more hands like that, it's going to be rough on the whole table.
You're not supposed to play Queen Jack.
Mm.
Remember we talked about
Did I not discuss that king, whole Queen Jack thing? I was speaking English, I know I was when I said it, right?
No, I'm not even there.
I think the more chips Brandon has, the bigger his smile is.
Oh, yeah.
Also
And the more he talks.
Down.
Oh, shit. Oh, come on, bro.
Chirping chips.
You walk here, brother.
I love that term.
Raise is enough.
I think that's a position.
Makes it 200 to play.
This is bullshit.
Looks like Heather raises to 200.
With king 3
I thought
suited.
it'd be you train still my big lines. Heather?
That's another one I wanted to see some of the cards she plays.
Go ahead, Rob. Have fun. All right. Have fun.
Everybody thinks she's really tight, and I didn't think she was, and that just proves me wrong.
Yep. I think anybody that's played for a couple years, though, they really change up their game a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
400.
Heather caught her 3.
Rob catches second pair, and he's not going to fold.
$600.
Raised to 6 by Heather. Another 300 for Rob Newman to call.
She just 3-bet with bottom pair.
She started out strong, so she was kind of
Yeah,
showing an
representing
ace.
an ace.
Yep.
Absolutely representing an ace.
Let's see if that... Not enough to win her that pot, but get enough respect to just get a call. Is the 4th card out there yet?
1,000.
Bet of 1,000 by Heather. We're not seeing card number 4 yet.
1,500 more.
Four is not showing?
All in.
Number four is not showing?
Ship it over to her. Ship it to her. Woo!
Honey, are you getting
I
all?
only missed
actually,
that
we're-
hand
we're-
back here.
We're not seeing anything here.
What am I saying? I'm sorry. I think that's a position raise.
75.
Sorry, Heather. Good catch.
I knew I had it.
I am not quite sure.
Concerned about what she had.
I knew you did do the look. I don't know.
I figured I
Heather
had
with her
on
king
the
3
flop.
took down the pot.
When you
from the Royal.
did have her on the flop with the queen.
I know. That's why I wasn't.
Can you have Train put a couple cards out just to make sure that everything's working? Because we did not see that.
We didn't see the turn or the river.
Yep.
Train, can you put a couple cards up?
All right, kids. See ya. Good game. All right. See you guys.
Have a good night, Rob. Hey, don't hit my car on the way out.
Well, there's the Rob Newman we came to know and love in season 1.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
know
happy
about that.
birthday, Verano, by the way. Honey, are you reading the cards?
Yes, I just got Brandon and Steve cards. Yes. Can you throw something on the? Yes, there we go. That great. It's working again. Don't know
How
what's.
about the turn? That's where we saw the flop. We didn't see the turn or river.
Yeah. But well, we'll see what happens on
Hey,
this.
you got a dirty stack over
Because
there.
Yeah. Were they showing on the screen on the one in there?
What'd she hit on? We couldn't see her. Yeah, we saw that.
Heather won.
Got it.
Oh, she.
Turn was a king. River was her.
Turn was a king of spades.
It was so messed up that the computer didn't even want to show it.
Yeah, all we saw was the flop, and then you guys kept betting. We thought it was raising and re-raising.
Yeah, and Greg, and you're like, oh, well, that might have been, but,
You all right?
You don't know, it might have made him, you know, you don't know what he was going to.
Oh, here we go. Brandon with a pair and suited Dan with pocket aces.
The first act is seat 1, Marco.
And
Already folded.
Heather's got pocket sevens. We could get a little action going here.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he took his time to take his back off and shit, I was trying to like,
Especially if Dan slow plays
Like,
this.
just
It's like
trying to figure
suited
out how I'm
Dan
out of it right now, and then
with his
I
aces.
was like,
Looks like he raises it
you
up.
doing crafting? Can't let me get through my blinds. without-
Heather's gonna call the sevens after winning that big pot.
Heather called.
I can't say it's a position raise.
Rob, did you knew there was a pair on the board at the end? Okay. I just thought maybe you didn't even think about that.
Interesting. You've got 3 pair going into the flop.
Anything.
Yeah.
And Steve with his 9-10.
And a suited connector.
I told you it was position. Did I not say position raise? Did I not say position raise? Right when you did it. I'm like, don't even know bull crap.
Let's see what kind of flop we're going to have. 8-8-5.
Damn, the 1,000.
Dan throws a
I
bet
thought
out there.
Heather might give him a call there. That's a good fold.
Yeah. Brandon, the non-believer there.
Still, the pocket threes. That's not. You're ahead of a lot of raises.
On that flop, you're right. I can't see Steve calling.
No. The only way he calls is to try and bluff it later.
I'm like 2 chapters behind in teaching.
And Brandon lays it down.
Good one, Heather.
Aces.
Oh, I was blind.
And
Nice
Dan
full
shows him
lead.
the
Nice
aces.
full lead.
What a good
I had a
call.
pair
See,
too.
Rob.
Not a big fan of that.
No.
I'd like to show him a bluff every now and then, but never
I'm glad I
got
haven't seen
it.
a picture yet.
You know, the whole time you had those big pocket pairs, there was a pair flop.
Yeah.
He's like,
I guess if a 3 or 7 had hit, it would have been fireworks.
Button beat.
Get on here and rag on her a little bit for him.
Oh, sure. I'd be more than happy to.
Right, it looks like Rob Newman is going to be joining us for a little bit of commentating.
Call. Raise now. 175. Fold.
Head folds.
Call.
Brandon calls with his 8 king offsuit.
He's doomed. It's not King 3.
Steve, you
And
in or
4
out?
people to the
Just so I know when first back, okay.
4 people to the flop. Linda hit stop or suited Dan to hit stop pair.
sure.
3 of clubs on the turn. Makes suited Dan's hand even better.
600.
Ryan with pocket 7s.
Makes it 1,200.
Raises to 1,200.
I'm out.
Club draw and top pair for suited Dan.
They don't call him suited Dan because he's going to fold there, that's for sure.
Nope. Cards turn up. Suited Dan takes the pot.
A lot similar to mine. I do dominate that. Little flop.
Good shot of Marco and Joe Brunson there.
There was a really good-looking guy sitting there next to Joe a few minutes ago. I don't know what happened to him.
I think he broke the camera.
Breaking something.
Steve, do you have a button?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
I just got it out of the way.
Good. Which means that small blind is Marco, big blind is Joe Brunson, and first act will be suited Dan.
225 now.
Raised to 225 by suited Dan.
Call.
Head with his 9-10 suited. calls.
Steve calls.
Steve calls with his ace queen.
Fold. Fold.
Oh, this could get exciting.
Wow.
375.
Middle pair,
Raise.
king kicker for suited Dan. Ed flopped the straight, and Steve with the top pair top kicker. Ed, if Ed bets this right, he'll be able to string them along pretty well.
Call slow.
I believe Ed raised it to 12.
Yeah. So,
But Steve called.
so action on suited Dan. Middle pair, king kicker. This is a good hand.
Players.
Oh my.
Oh.
Actually, we lost the cards again.
You lost your cards again. What do you guys, what happened?
I didn't do anything.
Are the cards still out there?
The cards are still out there.
All right. I'm going to hit reset, see if we don't... and then if Ed and Steve should put their cards out over their spots.
I didn't hear the
They're
count.
there.
Are they?
Yeah.
Put y'all's cards in the circle.
That cable that's right next to Steve Date. There we go. We got it.
I have a hand.
Okay.
I know it's all green over here too, but
We got it. As long
and then
as just keep an eye on that.
the river card's not showing. Do you guys show it on your screen?
The river?
Yep.
No river.
Oh, no river yet. Okay,
Ed, I believe, moved all in. I think Steve's still debating the call.
got it.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Mine's next time, guys. 15 on.
I do know Ed has an all-in bet.
Yeah, I didn't think Steve was loose enough to make a call there. Even if he put Ed on a flush draw, I don't think he's going to make that call.
Yep. There were straight possibilities out there that were pretty straightforward.
Yes, sir.
Nice bet, bud.
Mine is 15 100.
Good play. Good laydown by Steve Day.
There's no bottom on this.
No.
Some big hands in these early rounds.
We lost one person at like, I don't know, hand 6. he's supposed to be like a reigning champ or something.
Not supposed to be, Brandon. I am the reigning champ. I had a rough start to the season last year, too, so.
No, I'll tell you what, Suited Dan's really getting the cards.
I was just going to say the same thing. Linda hasn't really had a lot of big hands early in the first couple of weeks, and she's not here, and Dan is just getting monsters.
Call. Two players.
But again, her king 3 was well hit.
Wow.
500.
And Suited Dan hasn't caught anything yet, but he's still 64% favorite.
Yeah, he's got the nut flush. Now he's got
There you
his
go.
ace.
500.
Serious look on Brandon's face there. A little bit of Mike Matisow about him.
Brandon's never been to prison, right? Or jail. I mean,
I'm not sure that's
27 75. 22 75.
Raised to 22.75 and a call by Brandon.
wow. Brandon just doesn't believe it.
10 on the river. Gives the straight to Suited Dan.
Good hand, Linda.
Go ahead.
Nice flop, too.
Yeah.
So suited Dan is small blind, right? Joe Brunson's dealer, it looks like.
Let's see. I can't tell.
Yeah, I think it's Joe Brunson's dealer. Suited Dan is small, and Ryan is big blind.
That's exactly what I thought you had, though, was just the heart bro.
Oh, Heather's got a 3. Maybe she'll play this hand. Nope, she lays it down.
My hand just got better. Oh. See that when the turn came, I was like,
Calls.
especially when I put you on.
Brandon's got a king queen. I believe he raised, but I didn't hear what it was. No, I believe he just called.
Sure. 2, 3. 3. Yep. Check 1. Check 2.
Brandon's still. Oh, yep. Brandon's still the favorite with his basically king high.
Call.
King high.
King high.
Monster.
Brandon takes it down with the king high.
All right, folks. Well, it's been fun, but I am heading home since it's early night for me, thanks to the king 3. Heather's ears will be burning for my entire ride home. I will be cursing her. Good luck, everybody, but Heather.
Bye, Rob. Thanks for joining us.
Steve passing gas over there?
Oh, Steve, it's up the catwalk or something. I don't know.
Look over there, Steve. Hey, if I'm going to pass gas, you're going to hear it because I want full credit.
If you're going to pass gas, you need to let me know so I can ask for a break.
You would probably need one.
We got Ed with ace queen and suited Dan with an ace 9. We might get a little going here.
Going up.
Heather with a queen 9 suited.
So
In the big blind.
Or is it going to be one of those nights?
she called and Ed put in a raise, it sounded like.
Oh, okay.
I haven't hit one that's great yet.
It's a hand I like playing, but I don't like playing it out of position like that.
Making it easy there, Train.
I'm doing my best job to keep you right there.
Keep me
No,
out
she was a button, or the blind.
2 1/4 call.
Okay, suited Dan calls 2 1/4.
Heather, you win all the chips. I'll just keep my 6,000. We'll see what happens. How's that sound?
Yeah, she's not in good shape here. Her 9's dead and her queen's dead. All she's got is straight and heart.
Check.
3 diamonds hit the board.
Check.
Suited Dan's ahead, but Ed's got a lot of outs.
Heather's the one putting out the bunny out there. Or is that a call?
I think that's a call.
It kind of looks like it because of that. All right, Heather with catching her 9 is a non-believer. She may be trying to push the pot if another diamond does come.
1 check.
All right, now suited Dan's a big favorite here.
All 3 players check.
600 to bet.
Oh, suited Dan throws out a bet of 600.
It's a good bet with 2 checks.
Yep. Next shot on Heather.
Call.
Calls.
See, that's a problem with that out of position hand.
Call.
Wow.
Ed calls also.
He's just calling for the draw.
Yeah.
He can only hit a diamond.
And suited Dan gets check mark. It's always good to be the dealer button last to act.
1 check.
I think Dan will check here.
Check.
Too many hands out there that can beat him.
The other 2 players
Good
get the bad
hand, good
news.
check on the end, Dan.
Yep.
That's a lot of
There's everything out there.
Everybody else
not
knows
ace high.
I know. Hey, 2 quarters the whole way, too.
I know. I don't know how the hook. Like, I don't know how you gotta get.
You know what? somebody checking for his phone. Make sure it's off. They may be buzzing from the. So I'm now let's talk about how great my card is. Yeah.
Nice velvet. Talk about timing.
Nobody knew you had a diamond though.
You guys should move, if you're having phones on, you turn them off or put them in the other room, because I am getting like, when someone's phone is ringing, I'm getting breaks in the sound. So there's something going on with this.
Yeah, that's your stuff, I'm sorry.
Show me your bed.
Thank you.
Mine got airplane mode. Oh, sorry.
You're all right.
Up to me? Yes, sir.
Marco
He's
in
in-
seat 1.
These are the hands I like to see. Let's see who wants to win it.
Yeah.
I know there's picture cards in there. I see them on the board, but.
Don't need them to win.
Fold.
You have a point there.
Fold.
I don't know how to play
Again.
small cards. Everybody fold.
Yes, sir.
I have it.
Action on Ed in the small blind.
Calls.
Calls with this 10-3.
Looks like we'll have blind versus blind here.
Moskowitz with his 6-8. 10 high is getting it right now.
Three out there.
You flop bottom pair.
Just roll.
Oh, oops.
Yeah.
All right.
That's 100. Out of there.
Let's see what I have.
Enough to get Paul to fold.
All he had to do was reach for his chips to get Paul to fold there.
True. He has changed it a little bit up, if you've seen any of the videos.
Start licking, buddy. Something gotta change.
I don't think so.
Okay, don't worry. Don't worry, I'll be back. But see you back now? No, I'm gonna tag you, but I'm not tagging too much his bag. Don't worry, it's all good.
First act will be Steve Day in seat number 10.
You're nervous you playing this
Thank
game.
you.
Not really. No, should be though.
What?
He looks up with a hand under the gun.
Calls 100.
Just
Just
hand
limps
after.
in.
Yeah. See your way out of it.
Well, Moskowitz has got pocket 3s and we got pocket 8s too.
Calls.
Come on, man, family
Calls.
I'm already out. I can't believe it.
Got a
Right.
couple suited aces, a 7-9 suited.
Give him 100.
I kind of like Ryan's hand of all of them at the moment.
Oh yeah, that's a nice hand.
How can you fold that?
Although suited Dan has ace
Must be
6 of hearts.
Joe's got ace-7 of hearts too, but I mean spades. There's a few hands here.
6 more.
Yeah.
50. Calls. He said 6 more. Give me 50 more.
Who raised?
700 total.
Give me 50 more. That's okay.
Let's see.
Thank you, sir. One fold. Calls.
Is it it?
I'm gonna guess it's Heather
6
with her
more.
10-5. This will be the second time she's done that.
Too many limpers in the pot. I
Yeah.
like the raise.
Yeah.
It's a good position raise with all them limpers. In the field.
I don't know. Do we have the clock? Oh, she's got it in for it.
Yeah, I got a clock. 1 minute. That's what you got.
3 minutes to blind go out.
Okay, here.
So the action's on Ryan, and he folds his 7-9 of clubs.
No, it wasn't Heather. It was it.
Call.
Ah,
No, it was Moskowitz.
huh.
It was called.
Huh.
Yeah, he shouldn't have though.
Wow.
Mean guy.
Ooh,
Call your first.
Oh, this hand could get him in trouble.
yeah.
If a 5 hits, he'll never
That's
see it coming.
1200.
Well, raising, I guess he
Fold.
implies that he has a pair or something.
Yeah. But it's hard to fold an overpair in a straight draw.
Yeah. And if that 5 comes away,
Yeah, that'll cost Moskowitz all his chips probably.
yeah. Ed with the hitting trips.
And that,
Paul's still
that
thinking
can't
he's
possibly scare him with Paul raising pre-flop.
It is a 3 cards to the straight, though. Or 4 cards to the straight.
Yeah, but with the raised pre-flop, you can't hardly put him on a 4 or a 9, or a 5 or a 9 most of the time.
It's true.
Min raise. 32 now.
Yeah, that's a good raise.
It is.
Over, fellas.
This still is enough information to get called to fold.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't call there.
Set at 8 again. Wow.
It shows.
Knocked me out last night. Someone hit the set 8.
It's no good when you got ace king and you're fire. Showboy motion.
Actually, that 8 saved me because I thought you hit the straight.
Mark.
Next hand, blinds are up.
Yeah, I want to know what Mark said. Mark. I already did, dude. I said Mark. Two big cards.
You get it.
Call.
Marco. Marco.
I'm just calling on the
Brandon
gun.
waking up in the
I got
blind with a
bored
big
of it.
hand.
I got
It's your
four.
standard under the gun call.
I got a.
Nothing really a challenge for that at the moment.
Yeah, what the hell, right? Don't even look.
Call.
Be interesting to see how Brandon plays the big cards.
475.
475 total. Gonna be 375 more.
Looks like Brandon raises 375 on top of a big blind of 100.
Go ahead and take a peek, take a gander real quick.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Look at this fold.
Pretty good size raise.
Yeah, Ed with his 4-7. I can't see him.
I can't see Paul calling
Well,
king
you're 7 or
6
4,
after he just lost that
I
big
didn't
pot.
see both.
Ed shouldn't have folded up, but I don't think it really would have had any effect.
Cards. Foul. Sit out, Norman.
Blinds are up, 75-130. I was making sure the time was working.
So, the viewing audience, if you didn't hear that, blinds are up to 75-150.
Yeah.
Nothing? Mark.
Didn't know what he's marking. He saw most of the cards out there.
I tried to take him with kings one time. I got my hand, didn't I?
Okay, there you go.
Suited Dan waking up with pocket 9s. And Ryan right behind him with 8s.
375
I
to
don't
play.
think Ryan will be folding.
Raises 150 from 150 to 375. Ryan does call.
Why didn't we get Brandon in here with 9-7?
That looks like a hand he'd stay in with.
Yeah.
Call
Oh, yeah.
75.
I can't get him back if I'm not in the hand with you, you know what I mean? Christ. I hear it. I'm like, I know you're gunning for me too, don't worry. It's all good.
Looks like we have 3 players to the flop.
This is 363
Yes, sir. Here you go.
Suited Dan needs to lead out here.
675.
And it's still a tough fold for Ryan with that board.
Agreed. He may go all in
Yeah.
here.
Call.
Yeah, I thought he might raise.
Yeah. King of diamonds on the turn. Gives suited Dan the check mark. Now there are 2 large overcards to suited Dan's pocket 9, so there are scare cards out there.
I think Ryan will bet here.
Yeah.
He's not shy about putting the chips in.
Nope. He's been kind of quiet this first part of this game too, so that's a hard call for suited Dan.
Yeah, it's a good fold though.
Great
You
bet.
can't. You're out of position. He's betting into you, and he shows him the bluff. Shows him the
Rub his
bluff.
face in it.
No, there's no ace, right?
No, 6 queen, king.
I'm not sure he thought it was a bluff. I think he thought he had the best hand.
Yeah, could have been. You're right.
You can go look at it. What do I have to lie about?
I lie my ass off all the time. I don't give a shit there's a camera or not. You guys don't know that right now.
Yeah, 2 overs and a pair.
Look at suited Dan again.
I don't
Oh,
know.
and Brandon picks up ace-10. They're going to get in the pot again.
Yep. It's like Ed has one of the 10s out.
Oh,
Raise
again, huh?
350.
You watched that shit? You got 10.
Joe with the ace.
Oh.
So we know one ace and one 10 are burned.
Can't bluff him now.
Call 350.
Get in there.
Fold.
Yeah, I knew there was no way he was.
Yep.
Joe might even get in here with an ace-4 suited. I'm not sure. No, I don't know too much about Joe.
He's a gambler.
Is he?
Yep.
That might have been a good spot with already another caller.
I know. I just figured out the board. Every time you raise, there's a pair on the board. Why?
650.
Suited Dan leads out.
Same bet.
Brandon calls. 4 diamonds on the turn.
Roughly 4. 38.
Not quite sure why Brandon's calling.
38 total.
I think he just went all in.
Brandon's all in.
Yeah, he went all in.
34.50.
He's trying to push Crafton off the hand.
31.51. Sorry.
Crafton just folded his 9s to Ryan's 8s, knowing that he shouldn't have folded now. Wonder if that would affect his decision making here. There are 8s out there, and there's a king. It's not a safe call.
I think he's got to make this call against Brandon. It's tough, though.
It is.
31. 50. 3,150.
I would probably fold it to anybody else at the table.
31 does not look like it's going to affect his chip stack that badly.
Yeah, he's won a few big pots.
Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking he's going to do it.
Yeah, and actually Brandon giving off his image of kind of fear, it makes it easier to call.
Dan not even looking at him, though.
It's true.
Call.
Good call.
Oh, wow.
Good call.
There's still have to dodge an ace.
He's got 2 outs to hit.
I actually thought I had timers.
Nice
Diamond.
call.
Yeah.
Very nice call.
Brandon out in 9th place. Season 3, game number 3.
Next Sunday, you deal me better cards in the morning. I'm just saying. Play cards in the morning.
Yeah, Dan wasn't going to get pushed off a hand again there that quick again.
Yeah, that was some good play. Although his cards, I wish I get cards like that when I was playing.
35. 150, Dan.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Did any phones go off during that hand, TJ?
No.
Good.
I think suited Dan might take a hand. Well, he's in the big blind. He might be forced to play this 3-4.
Then when he jams it, then he can easily.
Looks like Brandon's just leaving.
He's probably going out to smoke.
Got a couple suited queens in here with Dan's 3-4. We'll see how hot he is here.
Yeah.
He can win with 3-4. Look out.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Check.
Big hand for Joe here. Top pair and a flush
275.
against Ryan's top pair.
Ryan leads out with catching his queen. That's 275.
Ryan's got the best hand, but Joe's a slight favorite over him with the flush draw.
Raise now. Makes it 800.
Yeah, I like that raise.
525 more.
Get it in there. Oh, that's a disciplined fold by
Ryan
Rhino.
folds, yeah.
And they both show
It's a good raise by Joe, though. When you get top pair and that flush draw, you want to get the chips out there.
It was interesting play out there.
I like the lead up by Rhino to see where he's at, though.
True.
What you ready?
Hey, we might get to see Paul Moskowitz play a hand here.
Action on Ed, 9-10 offsuit.
See if he raises or just limps.
150. 500. Raise to 5.
It's a good raise by Paul.
Jerkin chips?
Glad to see him get off of them double raises, min raises he likes to do. He gets himself in a lot of trouble with them.
Show one. So we know you.
It's like Ryan folded, so Paul Moskowitz takes down the small and big blind.
We could theoretically at the break slide over so we all play. I'm okay right over here.
Space is great. Yeah, I think slide over too, but this is easier.
Yeah, I'm okay over here too.
I like the new table, still a little small though, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's a full sheet is the biggest I could get at the moment, without special ordering anything. It looks good from a top-down view with those graphics on there.
Suited Dan waking up with another hand.
And Paul with 9s.
We might get a little mix-up here.
I'm on. Can I go from the couch?
Moskowitz all in with his 9s.
I don't think Suited Dan will call. Well, it depends on what it is. Ace 10 still not a great hand.
I mean,
The best.
I know.
If it's short enough, he might.
Paul is pretty much a tight player, so
Yeah.
crafting to call. I mean, he's got the chips to call.
I couldn't quite hear how much it was.
Call.
I didn't hear.
Call.
2,000.
Oh, it's only 2,000.
Yeah, that was small enough. He had to call.
Oh, definitely.
Yes, sir.
He's just hoping he's a coin flip.
He'll be very happy to see what.
Yeah,
Ace 10. Wow.
he'll be real happy to be a race there for that little bit.
Oh, there's my cards. Damn it.
2-3-2 on the flop.
Yeah, you did. I told you.
Oh, baby.
9 win. I told you to play that.
And Moskowitz doubles up.
Nice.
Thank you.
Good call.
It's interesting how some players just nurse their chips from the beginning and others are just up, down.
Yep.
You're right. Chip back. Yeah, I gave it to him already. Sorry about that. Next time I won't give him to the wrong person. All right.
How much time is left in the clock?
6 minutes.
Okay, 6
We got
minutes.
Paul with
Thank you.
ace 9 and Ed with queens. Not much else going on besides that here. And Paul folds the ace 9 without even.
You didn't even feel it either.
Ed's on the
Raise
big
now.
blind.
One fold.
Ryan's trying to steal him.
Yeah.
Picking a bad time for that.
150 is a big line, sir. 450. 300 more, Ed.
Picking a bad time.
I'm trying to see if there's any tells.
Yeah, with 2 overs, I feel comfortable.
Ed with queens. It's been raised ahead of him.
I'll be honest, I was rooting for you.
I don't see any different body language than if he had a 9-10 suited.
You gotta go by the point board.
That'd have been a fun flop for us.
That's yeah. He's gonna have a hard time calling this because Rhino just flopped an open end straight.
Yep.
Did he lead out with the queens?
Yes, he did. 300 and then Ryan raised to 12.
I'm surprised Rhino didn't jam there. I think jam would have been the play there.
I think I would have called just the 300 for a kind of free card. That's not what Rhino wanted to see. Both players check. Ed with the trip queens.
1,000.
Oh, full house. Queens over 6s.
Queens, yep, queens full.
Ryan doesn't have anything to call with.
I think if Rhino jams on that flop with the open-ended straight, he would have took it down. He would have had to give him the respect for the ace with the pre-flop raise.
Yep, agreed. That's where you play the player, not the cards.
And there he's playing a stack too, because he is short stacked, because he just had to go in against Crafton for not a whole lot.
Amen.
Easy lay down there.
Oh yeah. And then he shows him the boat.
Hey, those pairs are moving that way now.
That ain't true gold, though.
But that's the first hand I would have hit with that garbage.
Button is on Heather, so that means Steve Day will be first to act.
Never listen to that.
Steve's been kind of quiet tonight. He hasn't had too many hands.
Especially
Nope.
with my favorite hand.
I know.
Everything I can.
The last game he had some great hands.
Oh, did he?
Yep. I think he got out of his system.
I have.
Then Linda's seat shouldn't catch him for about a month the way Crafton's running tonight.
Completely agree with that.
Heather with sevens here, not too much else going on. She's got the button. She's going to be raising sevens here.
Raise now. 375 deflect. 225 usual.
I like the raise.
Me too.
225, sir. 225.
Thought we just lost half our audience.
225 for Paul to call. Let's see what he does.
We should play skins and shirts. You know?
Yeah, I didn't think he could call there.
Didn't dig down deep enough for his gambler inside him.
Though I'll tell you what, if you can hit a hand against Heather, she sometimes has a hard time slowing down. When she starts representing it, she doesn't want to stop.
What, a made hand? Like your king 3? Or, no.
You're still bringing up the king 3. That was amazing.
Case
though.
in point.
Yep.
Good.
600.
Raise to 6.
I just want to
Marco raises to, how much was it?
600.
600 with his
600
jack
is
8
my
of
motivation.
clubs.
Fold.
Oh, Ryan folded. I'm surprised.
I like the fold. Ace 9 is just so marginal.
Yeah. Oh, he's short stacked, isn't it?
Yeah, and especially against an early position raiser.
Got it.
Good.
And you're behind so many hands at raise in early position.
Joe Brunson will be first to act this hand.
And there was a rating, and I had to hold it like this.
It was a big raise with Jack 9, though.
It was. He's been sitting there quiet, not getting anything. I think he needed to get out of the system.
One hand in the first 3 levels. Or it could be more embarrassing.
Ryan with Jack hearts. 8 of hearts. He's probably going to get in here.
1 minute.
Heather's out. 150 go. Call.
Ed
calls.
Collins with the 4-6 off.
Interesting. Mixing it up.
Check.
Yeah, he's getting odds now.
Check.
Suited Dan flopping 2 pair.
Amazing.
That's 300. Call 300. That's fold.
Rhino flopping the
Back to
gut
the
shot.
usual.
Calling.
Interesting.
Can't go longer and get beer.
Steve, you're going to be the button next hand, right?
That's 800.
800 bet by suited Dan for Linda Johnson.
I will.
Ryan lets it
I
go.
really thought he was going to try and take it there when he just smooth called that flop.
Show to 9.
Good thing he did because there was
All
no
right,
way
I
she
do
would
believe
have.
we're on break now.
How do I do it?
Are we on break?
No,
I think that was the third blind.
no. Not on break.
Not on break?
Oh, who said we were on break?
Will you pause that for him, because he did go in the bathroom and big one. There it is.
I actually, if we're in the fourth blind, we missed the break.
Every hour.
Fourth line or third? Third.
This is the,
Oh.
this is the start of the fourth.
Okay, every 3 blinds we take a break.
So we take a break.
Now.
Cool.
I
Excellent.
was gonna move
Well,
one
all right.
spot over. How do I do
We'll
it?
see you in 10 and see if the Suited Dan show continues.
Absolutely.